Elon Musk doesn't work like the rest of us. He doesn't ask for permission, he doesn't slow down, and he definitely doesn't play by the rules. He takes wild risks, pushes people to their limits, and still manages to build the future while most of the world watches from the sidelines. That's The Heart of Elon Musk by Walter Isaacson, a book that goes far beyond the headlines. Isaacson, who also wrote biographies on Steve Jobs and Albert Einstein, spent 2 years shadowing Musk at work, at home, and even during his late-night texting sprees. The result is an honest and detailed look into what drives the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and more. It's not a praise piece. It's a map of how Musk thinks, acts, and refuses to quit, even when the odds are terrible and the pressure is brutal. Musk is a man who doesn't just want to build companies. He wants to change how humanity survives. And to do that, he had to build himself first. The man behind the mission. Elon Musk's early years were not easy. He was born in Pretoria, South Africa, in 1971. While most kids were outside riding bikes, he was inside reading science fiction and teaching himself how to code. He read every book he could find, sometimes for 10 hours a day. He taught himself basic programming from a manual meant for adults and sold his first video game by the age of 12. Musk didn't make friends easily. He was quiet, intense, and always thinking about something most people didn't understand. Instead of talking about sports, he wanted to talk about space travel and electric energy. But his childhood wasn't just lonely, it was painful. Pain as fuel. Isaacson describes Musk's father, Errol, as brilliant but emotionally abusive. He often attacked Elon verbally and tried to control him. At school, Musk was bullied so badly that he ended up in the hospital after being thrown down a staircase. Teachers ignored the abuse. Other kids laughed at him. Musk became more withdrawn. He learned not to show fear or weakness. That emotional toughness shaped how he leads today. He pushes hard because he was pushed hard. He demands strength because he had to build it young. Musk left South Africa as soon as he could. He moved to Canada for university, then transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. But even then, school wasn't the end goal. He saw college as a stepping stone, not a destination. While others worried about grades, he was already thinking about 3 industries: the internet, clean energy, and space. He believed those areas could change the world, and he wanted to lead them. Zip2 and PayPal. In 1995, Musk dropped out of a PhD program at Stanford after just 2 days. Instead, he started Zip2 with his brother, a company that helped newspapers put their business listings online. Zip2 wasn't glamorous. He coded at night, slept in the office, and showered at the YMCA. But it worked. When Compaq bought Zip2 4 years later, Musk made $22 million. He used most of that money to start X.com, an online banking company. It eventually became PayPal. And when PayPal was sold to eBay in 2002, Musk earned around $180 million. But rather than take a break, he went all in again. He used that money to build rockets, betting it all on SpaceX. SpaceX began with a simple but risky idea: make spaceflight cheaper and faster. Musk believed NASA was too slow, too expensive, and too cautious. He studied the cost of materials and realized rockets could be built for far less. He hired engineers who were willing to take bold risks and work impossible hours. But the first 3 launches failed. They exploded, misfired, or didn't reach orbit. Musk nearly lost everything. By 2008, he was almost out of money. He had poured most of his fortune into SpaceX, and Tesla was also close to bankruptcy. His personal and professional lives were both falling apart. Then, in 1 week, everything changed. SpaceX's 4th launch finally succeeded. NASA signed a major contract. Tesla received emergency funding. Both companies survived. Tesla. Tesla wasn't Musk's idea, but he quickly became its driving force. He invested early, then took over as CEO and product architect. From day one, he wanted to build more than just a good electric car. He wanted to prove that electric cars could be fast, beautiful, and better than gas-powered ones in every way. He insisted on doing things in-house, from software to batteries. He battled suppliers, fought delays, and often slept in the factory during what he called production hell. His leadership style was relentless. He skipped meetings that didn't matter. He gave blunt feedback. and he made people work harder than they thought possible. But it worked. Tesla survived the early chaos and became the most valuable car company in the world. Chaos as a leadership strategy. Musk uses chaos on purpose. He believes pressure brings out excellence. He sends 3 a.m. texts. He walks into rooms and demands instant decisions. He doesn't give much praise. Instead, he pushes his teams to break past limits. Some people quit, others rise. Musk creates an environment where failure is allowed, but only if it leads to a solution. He doesn't want calm, he wants urgency. He wants people working like the world depends on them, because in his mind, it does. Mars, AI, and the future of humanity. Musk's goals go far beyond building cars or rockets. He wants to ensure the future of humanity. He believes that staying on one planet is too dangerous. Asteroids, climate change, even super-intelligent AI, any of these could wipe us out. His answer is bold. Make humans a multi-planetary species. Build a city on Mars. And do it in our lifetime. That's why SpaceX is developing Starship, a fully reusable rocket system that could carry large groups of people to the Moon and Mars. But he's not stopping with space. He's also tackling AI through his new company, xAI. He believes artificial intelligence should be developed carefully and transparently. In the past, he helped found OpenAI, but left when the company moved in a direction he didn't agree with. Now, with xAI, he wants to build safer, more controlled systems. And then there's Neuralink, a brain-machine interface project that could help people with paralysis, or even one day merge human thought with AI. The Boring Company, his tunnel-digging startup, is working to reduce traffic and connect cities underground. These aren't hobbies. They are, in Musk's mind, pieces of one big mission: build a future where humanity survives, adapts, and thrives. What we can learn. Of course, Musk isn't perfect. He can be cold, harsh, and impulsive. He changes decisions quickly. He can fire someone mid-sentence. Isaacson doesn't ignore this. In fact, he shows both sides clearly. Musk demands the impossible and often gets it, but at a personal cost, both to himself and the people around him. Some employees admire him, others fear him. Few forget him, but all agree. He moves fast, takes full responsibility, and plays the long game. In the end, the lesson isn't to copy Musk. It's to understand what drives results at scale. Musk uses first principles thinking. He breaks problems down to their core facts, then builds from there. He doesn't accept limits without testing them. He questions everything. And he bets big, not because he's reckless, but because he's confident in his ability to solve problems through focus and sheer effort. That mindset is something anyone can learn from, even if they don't want to run 3 companies or go to Mars. If you're ready to truly lead, check out Elon Musk by Walter Isaacson using the Amazon link in the description. It helps support the channel, and more importantly, it might be the best investment you make all year. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep growing, keep learning, and take control of your future.